Welcome to Homebuyers School, brought to you by Brookfield Residential.
So before we begin, if this is your first time on this channel and you want to get the latest strategies, tactics, and tips on home buying, click the subscribe button below, hit the little bell so you don't miss anything.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of Homebuyers School. Today I'm joined by Troy Champ, a mortgage advisor with the Mortgage Tree. And today the question that we're going to answer is, are down payments and closing costs the same?
Hi, Carl. No, down payments and closing costs are different. So down payment is your equity in the home. You must have at least 5% of the purchase price as equity in the home if the purchase price is under $500,000. If the purchase price is between $500,000 and $1 million, you have to have 5% of the first $500,000 and 10% of any amount over $500,000.
Okay.
And if a purchase price is over $1 million, it must be a minimum 20% down. But a lot of lenders will require more than 20% down to mitigate risks of the high purchase price.
And the down payment is absolutely nothing included in the actual purchase price of the home.
No, so down payment is your equity in the home.
Okay.
So your mortgage is calculated based on your purchase price less your down payment, which is your equity, and that's what's left. And so that's your mortgage amount plus any insurance premiums that would be added on to that.
So another question that people have always asked is, where is the down payment included in the closing costs?
So down payment and closing costs are two separate items altogether. Closing costs is a term that the banks come up with, and that's your cost to be able to take possession of the house.
Okay.
So in Alberta, the most common closing costs are lawyer fees. Those range anywhere from $1,100 to $1,500. Moving expenses would be another closing cost.
Would that be like home inspection?
It could be a home inspection for sure. That could be one. But just physically moving your home from one home to another home, that's going to be a closing cost for you. There's a standard number that the banks use. It's 1.5% of your purchase price towards closing costs.
Okay, and that doesn't change between different builders, or it's usually just...
Well, with the builders, many of the builders will pay for your legal fees for you. So that's no longer a closing cost. So if we can verify that your builder is paying for your legal fees, we can remove that from the closing cost calculation. And in Alberta, we don't have what's called a land transfer tax. So that's common in BC and Ontario, where a percentage of your purchase price is paid to the provincial government when you take possession of the house. We don't have those types of taxes here.
Is there a difference in terms of the closing costs for a new home versus, I guess there isn't a closing cost for a resale?
Well, there's still closing costs for resale because you're going to have legal fees, and you're always required to pay your own legal fees on a resale property. On new construction, it's up to the builder whether they've made it an agreement to pay for your legal fees or not.
Awesome.
So that's the difference in Alberta.
Okay. Thank you very much, Troy.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
That's another edition of Homebuyers School. Tune in next time for more expert tips and tricks. And visit homebuyerschool.ca to bring you one step closer to finding your dream home. As with everything, it would be great if you like and share our videos. Also, please let us know if you have any home buying questions you want us to answer.